mind pouring me a drink?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought he did. My bad.
No, that's all good. And welcome everybody. Welcome. We're just gonna start like this today. This is another episode of Heezy's World. Episode 56, and back here again. Welcome all, and you know, what's up, Teresa? What's up, Instagram and Facebook Live? Zabita, what's happening? Welcome everybody. I know I'm a little late. It's episode 56, and I feel like 56 today.
Sure.
I have my lovely sister on today, Miss Benita Applebum.
Hey.
And she is somehow the wife of my long lost and now found guest. Co-host, the Googishan. Welcome back, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, thank you for having me back, sir.
I was feeling a little sad and lonely, man.
Yeah. It was without going into detail, I had a couple of things to tackle within myself. Is that midlife crisis? Is that what that's called? Is that what that is? I'm not midlife yet, am I?
That's pretty abrupt.
Yeah. Couple things going on. A couple things require my attention that kind of took my attention away from everything else. So then, I got back from doing all that shit, and my wife had me running all over the damn place. So I just needed a standstill for a minute.
True that. I feel that. Okay.
So I think I got that. I'm feeling very energetic and better.
That's good. That's what's up.
Thank you for having me back, sir.
Nah, ain't no thing, man. I was surprised today. I finally got some free time out of the both of y'all. Got y'all on my show. Unfortunately, I didn't have much of a topic. Nothing to write. I mean, this is gonna be a great show no matter what. I always feel like that.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't have any I didn't load any bullets, nor bring my gun. But it's all right.
I'm sure there are things we could come up with. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on for sure.
There's
a lot going on for sure. But yes, how are you guys doing?
Alright, can't complain. Living. Nothing worth complaining about.
True that. That's what's up.
Basically.
Okay.
Living good. How about you, sir?
I've been good, man. Like I said, I'm feeling like 56, man. I did like an overnight shift this morning. Well, I guess the early morning shift, I guess.
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't usually do those, and it just kind of threw my whole day off. Like I've been I feel like I just been sleepy all day, and it hasn't changed. I've had sleep. I went to sleep too.
Your body has to adjust.
Yeah, that's a big adjustment. That's a big difference. Yeah.
I don't know, but I should be alright.
No
I'm the Heezy, ultimate Heezy. I mean, what is this? What are you guys saying? And this is wonderful. What is this? Blanton?
Blanton.
What is this?
That is expensive whiskey.
Expensive whiskey.
Very expensive whiskey.
The original single barrel bourbon whiskey.
Yes.
We don't have to make them any more money. We can
Yeah, they're making a lot with this show. From what I understand, it's pretty hard to find too.
True.
Like I bought this one. The guy told me, he was like, "Oh, it's the last one we have. We probably won't get more for like another month." I'm like, "Oh, let me have it." I was like, "I don't care what it costs. It costs a good bit."
Sure that. Wow.
But it's pretty worth it.
Yeah, it tastes worth it, man.
Pretty worth it.
2 sips in, I forgot I was drinking liquor.
I'm not a fan.
Not a fan?
That's surprising.
Do you like whiskey?
I do.
Yeah, you like whiskey. I don't know why you don't like this one.
It has a little, nah.
You like Makers better?
I do like Makers.
Makers is good too. To each his own, I guess.
Well, all right.
All right.
I'll just start making my own whiskey and then find a better type. Anyway. So yeah, I don't know, man. Like today is just random, and I don't know. I don't even know where to start. Like I just want to I don't know how to start today. Like I just feel like
would you
I'm
like
going
me
with the flow like a mug today, huh?
Would you like me to start with something?
Oh, for sure.
Anything?
I mean, yeah.
You know how before on the show I believe I said, I wasn't worried about this corona thing. Like, I'm not worried about it.
I was going to talk about that.
Yeah, at first it was like a very small population of China is affected. I'm like, maybe that's like 5 people out of maybe 100 or something like that.
Yeah.
My position has kind of changed on that now because, wow, it's spreading pretty quickly.
Yeah, man. Actually,
it's spreading like really quickly.
Your voice was in my head today, though. When I was thinking about it, I was like, you know, it is spreading.
Mm-hmm.
However, not that many people are dying. Now, people are dying. About 2,700 people have died.
Which is still a very small number.
I can't agree with that part.
I guess you wouldn't compare it to the masses, I guess. I mean, it's a large number, but compared to the people that actually have it, small percentage.
True.
Kind of a small percentage.
Well,
no, I mean, I'm sorry for the people that have died, and I'm sorry for the people that actually have had it, but it just seems like it's, I mean, at first at least, it seemed like it's not something that you should worry about.
Honestly, I was gonna come on the show today talking about that the most, and I really didn't want to talk about it because I'm not trying to like spread the fear or anything.
The panic.
Yeah, because it's like I don't know. How do you feel about it? Like,
I think that this is gonna sound bad, but pharmaceutical companies, they make these epidemics, and people are gonna get scared, and there's gonna all of a sudden be a shot that you all can go take and get immunized and. That kind of thing. That's just my personal feeling. I'm not saying that, I don't get afraid when people cough. I do. I'm like, But I feel like for it to start up so low and then it's growing, it's like we're following something. You know what I mean?
Following something?
Following an epidemic. Like we're following, all right, it's just this many people in China. Oh, now it's, you know what I mean? I feel like it's going to grow. So
think we're giving it too much attention?
No. I think that it's going to get the attention that it's supposed to get.
I feel like we don't give it enough attention.
Yeah.
I mean, I
think that's why it's
I look through
growing.
my Facebook and my Twitter. I don't see many people talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they're not going to talk about it until it hits home.
Right, and that's why I'm like, I'm seeing this shit growing I've seen it grown, like, doing this podcast, I've been recording it, and been looking at it, I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Do you believe there's a cure for HIV?
That was random, that was enough.
No, seriously, because at first, it started as, oh, there's this new disease, people are dying.
Do I believe there's a cure for HIV? I feel like I should know, but I don't. I don't know.
I think there is. I think there's a cure.
You know what? I don't really believe in any cures in America, honestly. I mean, I don't know how to really speak about this, being that I kind of work in this field. But,
True.
But,
touchy subject.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know, man. This whole coronavirus, I've seen some reports out about it being leaked from a lab. Like, they'd work on these animals, do all these tests on animals and then release them or sell them, and then people would buy them.
I heard something like that, too. I heard something like that.
Eat them, and now we have this thing flying around. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I'm just like, yo, what is this? And it has happened from years, from bird flu to
right.
Y2K to
And now we have different flus, different strands of the flu.
Yeah.
So if the children get sick and they have a fever and diarrhea, we take them to the emergency room. They first test them for strep. Then they're like, oh, it looks like it's flu strain B. What does that mean?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what that's about.
Honestly, I feel like because they made these little flu immunizations, now there's like a super flu.
Now there's a super flu.
So, your body fights against it. You keep putting it in your body.
I ain't going, and that is part of how I feel today. Like, I just feel a little defeated. Like, you know what? I'm tired of all this. It's funny. I was just thinking about y'all because I knew I was going to meet up with y'all today. I was like, how do I relate what's going on in my mind with y'all? And it's like, I wanted to talk religion with you. You know what I'm saying? I really want to have an in-depth conversation, but I don't think we're going to go in-depth today. I don't kind of want to make it short and sweet. But, and then, with you, I just, we always talk about our geek shit. And My question was, John, if the world was a game, would we be able to beat it?
Absolutely.
I don't fucking think so.
Absolutely.
Because of how much shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
Because
Like,
how many
how
times
can-
you die in the game trying to...
Hey, and we only get one life.
That's-
So,
that's-
yeah. How
that's
about
true.
that? How about that? You ain't thinking about that part,
I
motherfucker.
didn't. Yeah, that's a good
It's the
point.
hardest game ever.
I just
Literally
thought,
the hardest game ever.
I just thought, I just keep on jumping, but yeah,
Yeah, them Goombas will kill you.
they will get you eventually like shit. You gonna get tired of jumping over them fucking Goombas.
But like, and religion, like, I don't know. We're not gonna get, so whatever. We'll take it how we want to take it, but just all this stuff happening. Like, I was looking up the play today. Like I remember the Mummy, watching the Mummy, and how the gist of it was the people be fucking up and God is punishing people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I maybe I studied it wrong, but that's how I looked at it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, is this one of those times?
I mean, to be honest, it's not that God can't do the impossible, and that in the Bible there's records of God doing like mass stuff to cleanse the world or what have you. But I feel like a lot of this stuff is man created. Not saying that God doesn't control man, but we also have free will, and we do chase that dollar. So yes, God is in everything, but God is more like, think of him as like accountability. Like, hey, son, you shouldn't be doing this. He's at that whisper in your ear saying, hey, you're going to kill a lot of people. You're going to da-da-da-da-da. You're going to do this. Mm-hmm. But we have free will. And even as a Christian, I sin. So it's like, you hear it, but you're just like, but this is going to be fine. Or this is going to be this. Or this is going to be that. So, I don't put the blame on God as far as diseases being created. I know that he could stop it, but free will is free will. If he stops this person, what's to say the next person is not going to pick up where they left off? You know what I mean? So it's the power of free will that dooms us all.
Damn. So I mean, are you almost indicating that you're like people shouldn't have free will?
No, because it's better for you to make a choice and be happy with the choices that you make than someone to tell you to make a choice, because you're going to rebel. It's like a kid. Like, you can't go out in the street. You can't play after 4 o'clock. You can't da-da-da-da. We're going to sneak and do those things.
Right.
Because you're putting a tight rein on me.
So you're saying, okay, I got a little confused by what you said. Because you're saying there should be rules or there shouldn't be rules?
What I'm saying is, I believe in free will. I think everyone should make their choices.
Okay.
Because when you try to dictate or control, people rebel.
Right. But it's an imperfection?
It's an imperfection.
But I feel like there should be a perfection in free will.
There's no such thing as perfection.
There's no such thing as perfection. That's number one.
Possibly the afterlife. Possibly. That's where the perfection lies. How you live today will affect your perfection in the end.
And so that's why...
That's a perfection.
And that's kind of what one of my biggest questions was to ask you is that I always wonder when things go wrong, or like, are the people just doing so wrong right now that we brought this upon ourselves? You know what I'm saying?
That could be.
I mean, yeah, messing with, we've been, as far as I see, I mean, it's not really, I mean, it's proof, but I don't have it myself, but we're always messing with nature, it seems like. So this is definitely a
Well, there's been a lot of natural disasters, and everyone doesn't die.
True. No, that's the truth. And then that's the thing, though. Like, the people that do die, like, damn, why do they have to die?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It might not even be that they're bad people. It may have just been like, it's your time. Yeah. Maybe your death is teaching someone else something else. Or
That's how
there's just a whole. I just feel like our life is like a chess game. I don't know what the victory is, but you're being put in place for a reason. And what you do and the moves you make affects the world in some way.
I do feel like that.
Somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
I do feel like it's all 100% linked.
Yeah.
Somehow. I mean, I do feel like a fool for thinking that sometimes, but at the same time, I be seeing shit and I just feel like, wow. And then I see how like the biggest thing be funerals, when people die, and just how it affects people and how it inspires people to do things and what people have created from their grief and struggle and shit. So
Right.
it's like, ah, man. And yeah, that was another thing I wanted to say. It's like, you know, I'm just talking about myself. I ain't trying to judge your character or anything, or you know what I'm saying, or talking about your character. But it's like, I don't know. I like to be lazy. I cherish being lazy. You know what I'm saying? But
Absolutely.
I feel like, you know, when you're being lazy, it's like a slap in the face to God sometimes. Like, you know,
What's being lazy?
Like I don't want to do nothing. Like I know important things are going on, like somebody's birthday or I mean, not even that serious, but just that I should be working. I should always, I don't know. In this time in my mind, I should always be working on finding the next dollar, getting my money up at all times. But I'm just like, that's tiring and boring. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not having money is. I mean, that's exciting, I guess, in some ways, but no, we don't want that exciting. I don't want that exciting.
No, I get it. Yeah.
But it's like, it's like, I don't know, man. I just sometimes when I'm playing video games, I just feel like I'm not doing anything for the world, and I feel like
productive.
Yeah, but I'm like, that's fucked up. Why do I have to grow up to do this shit? Why would somebody have sex and do this to me?
But that might be your outlet. That might be your bring me down.
It is
off
my outlet,
thing,
but it's just like sometimes I just feel like
you just want to do it all day.
Yes,
yeah.
And it's like, can you go watch your nephew or some shit on the side? Like, I don't know. I just don't want to. I don't want to do nothing adultish or manly or, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
and I feel like
sucks.
I just feel bad sometimes doing that.
Adulthood sucks. It's hard.
Yeah, it's overrated.
It's hard because you always feel like what you're saying, like, I need to be doing this, I need to be doing that, and you keep evaluating your life, especially in your 30s. Like, you keep evaluating, where am I? What am I doing? Do I even like this field? What's next for me? You know, that kind of thing. That's not even my passion. Like, what is my passion? Like, you're always looking for that final answer, and it's hard to say.
And you end up always reinventing, and it's exhausting.
It is, but trial and error is how you figure things out, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of people who, like, know off the break what they want to do with their life. I'm like, wow, that's amazing.
And that's the thing, I do be knowing what I want, but then some people would turn around and be telling me, like, I mean, not telling me, but just the general references on the certain things that I do in life, it's most likely looked down on. But there are whole groups and cultures that cherish the things I do, and I'm like, man, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to believe. What is the best for me? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this is actually healthy, but at the same time, whatever I feel like I'm doing unhealthy, I'm going to mix it with something healthy. So I don't know. I just feel like sometimes it's like
moderation. Your clean live here and your dirty live here. You'll find balance in it, or you'll try to find balance in it. Right.
Well, yeah, I'm trying. I do be trying.
To this day, I'm trying to find balance with all of that stuff, and the stuff that I love is losing.
So what would you say? I mean, it is important. Yeah, I mean, I think it's dire to always care about the important things, but can you just say? And you're a person. Like, I didn't really give people the gist of who you are and what you are, but you know, you're somebody I look up to. You my older sister. You know what I'm saying? Not to put the oldest in there.
Man.
My eldest sister. The most, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? She's taught me a lot in ways you don't even know.
Don't minimize it. Let's go.
But yeah, like I look up to you and I admire the things you do. So it's just like, definitely appreciate the words you or advice you give me. So it's just like, I don't know. Should I have the do what the fuck I want attitude?
There's a time and place for everything. Like, you know, it's hard to say. Everybody's looking for a balance because you do want to enjoy your life. You know, but at the same time, you don't want to be reckless.
But you knowing me, because you know, I could be a caring person, and I don't know if you know how lazy I am. You know what I'm saying? I just come here and play video games with him, but I still play video games on my own. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't even like to call that being lazy. That's my outlet.
Well, I mean, I don't get to see you, as much as I see him, and he
Right.
plays video games. I don't consider him lazy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if I don't allow him time to do that kind of stuff, he's gonna get on my nerves. So it's almost like survival.
I feel like good job to both of you.
It's survival, because when I disturb his games or walk in front of him or whatever, he gets so mad. And it's
Online.
that's what he says. And I'm like, so?
And that's what I get. So?
And so is important too. Yeah. There's so many.
But I'm okay with giving that time. Now, back when we first got married, I didn't know, so it would just piss me off.
True. True that.
I
But
didn't
I
know
had to
that.
grow up because in growing up, I'm learning that you can't act off of emotion because dangerous things can happen. Because you can't take words back. That's probably like the worst weapon anybody has. You can't take words back.
Great advice. Great advice. People that don't know that, you cannot take words back. I've learned that.
And I know I've said some pretty hurtful things in the past, but things have been a lot better.
No, he probably deserved it.
He did.
Man, hurtful things? No.
Okay.
No, I don't think.
Great.
I can't think of any hurtful things. Only thing I can recall is interrupting me when I talk.
Okay, he's forgotten. See?
It's like fuck what you said, yo. Just
I've
let me finish.
deposited all this time of letting him do his thing. He done forgot about something I said to him,
You doing the motherfucking thing.
Hey, women.
Hey.
I'm good. Are you good?
I'm good. I'm good.
That's what's up. Hey, that's what's up. Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want some more whiskey. That's what I was thinking about. I don't want to kill that bottle now. Like, should I switch? It looks like I feel like the sip was left.
Don't switch. Don't switch. Let me.
We're gonna have to go half on another
You
bottle.
might
or something.
BovGou that thing though.
Yeah, we definitely gonna both. That's what I'm trying to do. But when you have a non-BovGou, it's hard to.
I'm good. I've had this for a while now. So
Oh,
it's
man.
little aged.
But yeah,
Damn,
I don't know. I like the speaking on video games and shit. Like, I like having a person around. This might be random or it kind of goes along, but I like having a person around to let me do that shit, and then also be like, all right, get out the house, go do something right now. Because we gotta. I think we forget that sometimes. Like, I'm at a point now where I'm trying to mix in my working out with my Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's not a bad idea.
yeah, because I don't really like the game like that. Madden really takes up my time.
That-
Call of Duty, I can at least fit in. I just like playing with my friends, which I rarely get to do in there because everybody got different schedules and shit. But
I mean,
then it's not that easy.
it's stupid.
Anyway.
The fucking game is stupid. I'm sorry.
It's not stupid.
I mean, the game. Come on, man. I got it sitting in the queue right now because every day I want to update
You want
something.
to download some shit, yeah.
I ain't got time for downloads, man.
And Benita, I'm just not.
Why you just being careful with you?
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, he's very careful like
I'm not winning as far as. It's like in the game of love in Heezy's world. There's no winning. You know, there's no winning. And it's like countless times you've told me the same old things, and I guess I don't know. I just can't convey. I can't. I don't know. I don't know, yo. I can't get it right.
You're getting it right.
Well, in a way, I feel like I got it right. It's just that I keep getting hated, or
Inevitable.
you know, not hated, but it's hard. All I know is that it's not. My way of thinking is not working out. You know, all right. So basically, I be wanting like everything apparently from women. I be thinking it's just simple things, but
It's never that simple.
the quality of women that I want them from, it doesn't exist,
Mm-mm.
and that's what I'm coming to grips on.
Mm-mm.
This is such a loaded discussion.
Is it really?
Yeah, because you may want that woman, but you may not want her right now.
No, in all cases, I want all the women I talk to. It's just that I don't want a relationship. This is the same old shit I be talking about. I don't want the official title or none of that shit.
So
I want to be able to keep roaming and
so
form other relationships.
Yep.
So if you don't want all these qualities or whatever because you don't want a relationship, then why don't you minimize your list because you're not looking to grow with this person?
Minimize my list. What list is that?
Your list of qualities. If you're not trying to commit, why are you looking for all these things that you would want to commit to a person to?
I mean, scale back on his expectations.
So why don't you? Yeah, I mean, not you got to be attracted to the person. I'm not saying minimize that, but minimize your list. Okay, I want her to have her own. I want her to look a certain way.
I see you, Dills. So you sound like me.
I want her to look a certain way, and I want her to have a sense of humor. Those are basic things.
Man.
Because you're just dating. You don't want anything else. But if you're looking to actually commit to someone and find someone, then your dating has to change a bit.
So I got to settle for less, basically. In the field that I'm...
You can put it that way. It makes it sound negative, but you actually may find someone who has more than what you think they have, just by enjoying them.
That's all I'm looking for.
But you're...
It's just moving at the same pace as me. Like, I meet so many wonderful people. I've met nothing but wonderful people, but it's like, it's not the time for me to be settling down. And...
But you want a girlfriend, but not a girlfriend. You can't do that.
I don't.
You do. Which one? You playing a juggling act.
Now I get it, son. That's why I think that you're doing the right thing by just, for real,
seeking out what I want.
I was gonna say staying single.
Oh, well, yeah. That's the same thing. I'm seeking out what I want and standing my ground, because so many times, like one time, previous time, I submitted because I was like, all right, I don't want to lose this person because they're like making me get in this relationship. It's like, oh, you see the relationship
making you
not well. It feels like that when they're not trying
relationship.
But it feels like that because it's like I can't get to know this person more without committing. Like, I just want to get to know you without really committing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the harm in that?
There's some
with
things.
people?
There's some boundaries you keep crossing, though.
Yo, and that's my other thing. This is all free will out here. We were talking about free will earlier, right?
Yeah, it's free will.
Free will, like I'm not a person that pressures anybody to do anything. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying you pressure people, but if this is someone you're just dating, they shouldn't meet your family.
Oh, see, now you go. See,
I mean, I'm just using that as an example.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Because in the female's mind, it's like, oh, this is more than just casual.
But why y'all be
I
doing
met
that?
his sister and his mama.
Why y'all be doing that? Why y'all have to think that far? Like, why you can't say it? Why you can't vocalize that? Why you have to assume it? I mean, not to say that it's wrong.
Think most females,
unstable creatures.
I think most females, like, they have to take it in. They're like, oh my God, I'm going to Thanksgiving.
I see the comments, y'all. I can't really read them from this far away. I see y'all
going to Thanksgiving. Oh my God, he liked me a lot.
Hey, look.
I'm just saying that's an example.
I'll be right back.
That's an example.
I agree.
Casual dating is you all go out. You know, you call each other up. Hey, you doing anything? No commitment, no pattern.
True.
It's not every weekend.
But what about what if you like doing that? Like, this is a number 2 after number 1. You know what I'm saying? Or number 30 at this time.
When you make patterns, you're making a comfort zone. Like, oh, we go out every Saturday. Let me see what we're doing this Saturday. So now you have a committed day that you're probably going to see this person because you all set up a pattern.
And I don't really be
like
doing
not,
that.
And then if you say, nah, this Saturday I'm going out with my boys, it'll be like, oh, okay.
I agree with you, but see, me, I'm just freestyle. I'm just like, yo, there's a yes and there's a no. That's how I go about everything.
Freestyle?
Let me see if I can read
Does
these
she
motherfucking
freestyle?
comments.
Just because you freestyle don't mean she freestyle.
That's true. That's the truth. That's the truth. But
Like, you would have
but
to
that's what I'm
actually, like, be like, hey, I really enjoy chilling with you, but we're just chilling.
Into this for fame,
We're just chilling, and I like hanging out with you. Let's just take it slow, and we'll go from there.
So,
but do not make patterns. Don't.
That's
Patterns give you comfort. It's like, I know
that's
you
on the
call me
person
on.
though. That's I feel like that's so on the person. I really feel like that's on the person. Like a girl, say a girl just swept me off my feet, right? And I'm just gaga over this girl. I do whatever for this girl. You know what I'm saying? And then she's like, all right, I'm done with you. I have enough pride in me to be like, all right, damn, but okay, I'm all right. What?
I don't believe that.
You don't believe
She
it?
swept you off your feet and you're just like, all right, cool then, bye.
If it was like more than a year, I'd probably be upset. But anything under like 6 months or so, like it's all right. It'll be okay. I'll be all right.
Yeah.
We didn't
I don't
commit too
believe
much.
that.
I think there's more harm in doing so much time and then ending the shit.
I would like you to read comments. I know people are like, what?
I mean, shit,
I don't know.
I wouldn't. I'd be like,
I so swept you off your feet.
so? I still tell you to see you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
If
See you next Tuesday, you know.
I'd say that one under my breath, though. See you next Tuesday. That'd be calling her a cunt. Which is an awful word, by the way.
Fast. I can't keep up. Okay. I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? When I try to scroll up, I'll just miss the one that's on the bottom now.
I saw Zabita said, relationships is for the fam.
All right, yeah, everybody agrees with her. Don't bring the maybes around the parents, or the family. But it's like, yo, I can't bring friends around. Like,
see, I'm not totally against that, bringing just the maybes around the family.
but they're friends. Like, this is how I look at. This is me though. This is me. I think everybody has a different idea of things than me, and I get it. I'm supposed to maybe fit into society somehow because of what y'all think. No, I don't think so, but I do it somehow sometimes.
I don't know if it's a society thing or just normal. I don't.
I just like people to think freely. I think the way people think genuinely is putting
Are you
yourself in a
saying
box.
they're not thinking freely because a lot of people agree with that way of thinking, so they're not free?
Yes. Like, man, I wish I would have really paid attention to what I was listening to earlier with Royce da 5'9", which has a great album out right now called The Allegory.
Indeed.
Which basically he was talking about if people have been forced into a condition for so long, they begin to, you know, accept things and not realize what can be better or what you're missing out on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the type of mind I kind of have. And then I guess sometimes, like, I talk about people with FOMO. You know, FOMO is fear of missing out.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, but
I'm old.
it's a made up thing. I'm old too. I don't but, I mean, it makes a lot of sense, and I talk down on it, but at the same time, I feel like I'm that type of person. Like, I don't like to miss out on anything. So, but I don't know. I have the freedom to not miss out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, my thing is, like, if you're gonna go ham, date casual, but you know, it ends up chicks be getting their hearts broke or whatever. I mean, that's on you. That's what you want to do.
That's what be killing me, because I don't
You
be trying to
can't-
break
you
my
got-
They
heart.
don't be trying to break.
But like, how come they can? How come they don't break my heart? Like, what's going on? Like, what? Do something to break my heart. Like, I don't know. Not after I did that, but like why is it that one? Like, I was thinking of that song that I like. Cause when a heart breaks, it don't break even, or some shit, something like that.
Nah, I get it. I get
But
it.
yeah, but it don't ever break. It don't. Things are never mutual. Sometimes it seems like.
I don't think you should worry about that though. Like, if their heart gets broken, sorry.
See, my thing is, I don't
Not
like,
sorry.
I don't like losing people, and I don't even believe in losing people. But it's like, you know, don't be like this. Don't be like these people out
Well,
here.
can you date someone without having sex with them?
Yes, I did it. I succeeded in that realm and then moved to the next level.
Oh, so you did.
Yeah.
Well, no, what I'm saying is,
But
can
I
you
did it.
continue to date?
I
Be
could've.
abstinent.
I could have. I did. I
No,
swear I
you
went,
keep saying I did. I'm saying throughout
I've
your
done that.
friendship,
Yes, I've done
be
that. I have so
abstinent
many
the whole time.
women that I know that I'm attracted to, but I really cherish the friendship, and I don't care about having sex at this point anymore. You know what I'm saying? All they have to do
you're
is tell me
dating.
no, and I'll be like, all right, fine. I'll just ask again later.
oh, so-
Like, nah,
So it's abstinence. It's abstinence because of her.
I mean, that's usually the case.
Like,
That is the truth. That is the case.
That is usually the case. Yeah.
But see, now that seems offensive and insulting in a way where I don't want people that don't feel like I'm attracted or, worrying about sex, like, don't think I'm interested in that. I'm just, some people, like, I don't know, man, like, I just don't want to seem like that type of guy.
You got to plow those fields, buddy.
you need new friends.
No friends.
You got to plow those fields. That's the only way to feel out.
He's trying to live vicariously through you. Don't let him jack you up.
Me, he knows.
Don't let him jack you up.
Or you could go this route.
No, my route is.
That's it.
I don't think y'all hear me though. Like casual dating, if that's what you're gonna do it. But you can't get frustrated because women don't agree or they're upset, or you can't get frustrated with that because you're supposed to set up them boundaries so they know this is just this. We cool.
Well, yeah, there's that too.
I feel like I be doing all that.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
I
There's
feel
that
like,
too.
that's what
I just don't feel like that's really what he does. It's like
Nah.
he tries to do like this.
He goes, I want
in
to love
between.
you.
He's like teeter tottering, but I like her. I'm gonna do girlfriend
Be
stuff.
mine.
Like, no.
You know we just
Then
friends,
I'm gonna pull
right?
away when she cooked me breakfast.
Be like, nah, you're doing too much now.
Not
You know we
pulling
just
You
friends.
made eggs. Ah!
Like, oh yeah, you ain't have to do that, girl. We ain't in that tight for real. We just beat.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, y'all! Wow, I don't know what to say, man. Y'all are twisting my
Twisting
mind.
your words.
My mind.
Oh,
And my words. Yes.
I'm not.
I mean,
trying
not
to.
twisting my words, but
You know, in my head, I always think, like I said, I always think it's better to fill out the options. Fill out the options because there's a lot of options out there, and each of them are totally different. So I feel like it's always best.
in the lifestyle that I live, I can also risk losing something special because of my wanting to check the whole field out type process.
Like, do you hear yourself? You're like a walking contradiction. Something special.
What do they call it?
I'm getting to know her.
Hopeless romantic, hopeful romantic. I think that I am.
And you say you don't want to lose nobody though, but I mean that's not always a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Lose somebody, lose.
No, I mean I don't. It doesn't bother me. It's just like I don't like.
I dropped
I
a
guess
lot.
it
I
sounds
dropped a
like-
lot of slots for this one.
I guess it sounds like, can you just remain my friend until I feel like settling down to be something more? And if it don't work out, at least I still have you as a friend.
True shit.
I feel like I lose people once I designate that I just want to be a friend first. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're pursuing something different.
I think that's hard
But
to
do
find.
you lose them as a friend, or they just lose interest because they're like, well, I'm trying to find something else?
Well, I don't know. I guess I get scared.
Well, there is that.
The threats?
I think it's.
They make threats. I mean, they're not
Wow.
threats, but just like, all right, well, I'm moving on, and I don't want to talk to you anymore because you are not consistent on what you want, or you don't know what you want. I'm like,
That means they're looking for something else.
They have aspirations to find that perfect guy,
it's all right. I'm just saying, damn,
which
I
doesn't
can't
exist.
be your friend. Fuck you then.
Yeah, basically.
That's so cool, crazy. But that's cool. I'd be like that. It's happened to me countless times. I just keep going through this.
Hey, fuck them. Drop them.
I mean, it's cool. I'm not mad or anything. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man.
It's frustrating.
It's like I guess that I guess
Frustrating.
you guys are right when you're saying that I'm. I
Frustrating.
guess I'm trying to live both worlds,
Yeah.
and I guess I kind of get accustomed to one of the worlds and start to miss it.
I say be abstinent. That's gonna be the key.
No more sex.
Right.
I don't know what that's gonna do. I mean, I've been without sex.
It's not gonna do
No,
anything.
no.
That
Be
ain't-
abstinent
it's
with the
not gonna do
girls
shit.
you're talking to because
It's not gonna do anything.
we were abstinent.
We were. Well, not we were. Shit, you were. I just had to sit around for it. Shit.
We were abstinent.
I don't think this is like.
Because like then, like when we hung out or not and everything, even though that might be on your mind, it's not a choice. It's not an option. So we're actually getting to know each other. Like, can I chill with this person?
But that's what I do. I don't really push that. I mean, it'll just come up.
But
And it'd be me. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, all right, well,
here we go.
What sex will just come
we've
up?
talked a lot and we went out.
I say be abstinent.
I say, I see. So all right, cool. So you think sex is not something to be toyed with?
Well, no, I just feel like
Not everybody.
not everybody cannot attach emotion to sex.
To
You
give.
being a married woman and all.
To gift.
That's okay. I'm here, but could you detach emotion?
Yes, could, but I had to learn to.
You had to learn to by
Trial
by
and
your
error.
own trial and error.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to say it.
Crazy.
Trial and error.
Man, I don't know, people. All I'm trying to say is that I don't be thinking I be doing any harm to the planet.
Plus, I have all of you guys, like my brothers, like just watching stuff they did. I was like, I can't move.
The
like,
no sex
an
thing is
emotional
hard.
chick, like,
Yeah, it is, bro.
You can't move like an emotional chick because of
Nah.
your brothers.
Sex out
I
there.
had
Talking about
Cass.
the other ones.
I had John. Well, yeah, because you were younger. I had Cass, John, and Camby, and Cass was like the worst example.
Yeah, you know, you
So I was
had.
like, I got detached.
Yeah, you had a very special sort of upbringing, so you know, it doesn't all the way apply to you. For
I would
real.
agree that you did.
Zuko says, get the sex out the way and then see if y'all still vibe. I agree with
I
that.
agree with that. That's that. Boom. How would you think about that one?
I agree with that.
I agree with
I
that.
mean, I say be abstinent, but go ahead. Go ahead.
You know what the problem be? This Canales be driving them
That
crazy. They can't drive down this river without a fucking paddle. You understand?
Whatever.
I don't remember what that movie Without a Paddle was about, but I'm sure it was about
It was about
They can't. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can't go up
I've
there,
traveled through
like-
many a Canales, and I have made it through, and I'm fine.
and
you know
I'm
what
good.
saying?
And you're good, right?
It's and great Canales.
No, he's in a bad place.
No,
He's
I'm not
a
in a bad place. It's just
He's
that
in a great
just that I
place.
can't keep them. They don't want to stay with me. They're like, no, I will not join your tribe. It's our tribe, not your tribe. And I'm like, baby, that's our tribe. If you're joining, like, people don't get me, man.
I stand by what I said. I think you should check a different area.
But nah, what's wrong with us, man? What's wrong with your brothers, man? I don't know what to say. I don't because I'm wondering. Like, I was like, no, I mean, I don't like to talk about this, but you know, it's just like, who's gonna have the beautiful marriage like you guys?
Aww. I mean, I don't know if our marriage is always beautiful.
I mean, but anyway,
yeah.
whatever. But all I'm saying is that who's gonna do that? Can Cass
shit.
just settle down? Multiple man. Can you be singular man now?
The multiple man will not be red pilled. As he says, he will not be red pilled.
Oh yeah. I better talk to him
Once
about
again,
it.
that's a brother that wanted too much.
Who, Cass?
Yes.
No, he doesn't. Cass wants.
How's he gonna have a beautiful marriage when you sleep with other people? Like, I don't care who agrees to it. At some point, there's a chick that's like, hey, this was cool for a minute, but now I'm like, ugh.
Well, that's her problem.
Wait. Now hold on. Now, I mean, I wish he was here to defend himself. I don't know what's going on.
He says it on Facebook.
No,
He puts
you
it
know,
out there all the time.
you know, Cass wants he wants
Everybody's
he wants
trying
a
to be a
handful of them.
polygamist.
Yeah, Cass wants like 5 or 6 of them.
Apparently, that's what you all believe. Polygamy.
I don't know.
But I don't see you
don't
all
know.
in polygamy type, like
Situations.
like people that agree with that lifestyle. Like, are you hanging around those people?
Sadly,
They all
no.
seem weird.
Well,
From what I see on TV.
apparently, one brother.
They're weird here. They're weird here in PG County. But
There's weird people everywhere, man. I ain't get to talk about the news yet. But damn. See, I feel so free when it comes to venting. I tell Benita everything. You know, John too, but Benita, you know, I can talk about love a lot better. But you know,
yeah, I'm the wrong one for that.
nah, you're fine too, man. You're good.
I chuck everything for real. I chuck everything up to this one. It's like it doesn't matter how I feel for real. It's what does she want to do? So I guess I'll go that route. As much as it might kill me, that's what she wants. So fuck it.
I don't know. I think people just think I don't like what's the word? Criticism. It's the liquor, guys. It's not me. I'm very smart. But no, I love it. I love the shit. I mean, that's just the thing. And I was just arguing with a friend last night about that. She says I don't see myself, and I'm like, young. And it's because I always have something to say when people start to talk down or talk about what I'm doing. And I'm like, well, because I have to justify what the fuck you're seeing. You're not seeing what I'm doing. I'm doing something, and it's not the same thing that you're perceiving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But what would you think about that? Because that is something that I've heard it more than once from occasional people like, you don't see yourself. And I'm like, man, what am I supposed to do? Take my eyes out and look at them? But it's like, I don't know. People don't speak up enough for me. And then, I don't know if y'all will agree, but people say I am a bit abrasive, and I start to I started taking over in conversations and shit. Sometimes. Where's my thing at? But yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit rough sometimes. But I don't know. All I know is I'm working on that shit. But you know.
I mean, I do feel like your opinion matters the most to you.
As it should.
As it should.
As it should.
It's my opinion. It's not your opinion.
And since you haven't found that one, then I guess the other person's opinion isn't as important.
It's his life.
That one.
Yeah, since you haven't found the one that you're trying to grow with.
I mean, it ain't like that. It ain't like that. Like, I think when I date women, like, I don't know, if they're upset about me not choosing them or something, it's not about that. Like, I'm choosing you and everybody else. It's like, it's not, I don't think, like,
I'm choosing you and everybody.
It's like, what girl?
I choose everyone.
Like,
I got a simple solution for you, man. You gotta plow the fields.
I mean, hey, look, I'm not gonna state whether I have or I haven't, but
I know you are more so now than in the past.
I shall not state. That's what I just said. I shall not state. So I guess you will. But I shall not state. I'll
say you've done better as you've gotten older.
No, look, it's not, I don't know if he knows sometimes that he
continues.
Yeah, man. Say no, but no, I don't know what he's talking about. But
what?
I kind of forgot what I was talking about.
See that?
Like, damn, I had a point to make and I lost it, but it's all right. I just know that that's what I was saying. I don't be like, I know when I'm gonna get married. You know what I'm saying?
Do you want to get married though?
Okay, I don't know when I'm gonna get married. But I kind of know exactly what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? And I realize that I'm still learning shit. That's what I was trying to say, really. Is that if I don't choose you now, it's like people need to realize there's a like to cherish the times now. Like if I'm in front of you now, it's what I love right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh Lord, that sounds bad. That must sound bad.
I mean, it sounds, self-centered.
Self-centered.
Cherish the time I'm in front of you.
I don't think it's
Take me in now.
I don't think that's self-centered. That's
Well, I mean, you're a Scorpio.
true. I think that's living in the now for real. I mean, you gotta figure out what's going on now before you figure out what's going on in the future, right?
Look, I'm trying to figure it out. But you know what? That's why I got you. That's why I got you guys.
but like, are you sure that you like eventually want to get married?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, I know that's a loaded question.
I mean, what's wrong with marriage? What is the problem here?
How much time
what
we
are
got?
you trying to say?
How much time we got?
We can go on as long as we want. You know what I'm saying? But
There's nothing wrong with marriage. It's just realizing what marriage actually is. I think people,
yes, it's not.
People take marriage like you were
pretty.
saying in your fairy tale episodes. Like people feel like marriage is this sort of live happily ever after, pie in the sky sort of deal. No, it's another fucking job, for real. You just happen to be doing it with somebody that you really like or love. You alright?
And the way I look at it, is that I'm looking at the bigger picture, man. I see that a lot of people are not getting married these days, and that's all that's really not all that's affecting my decisions. But it's like I'm just paying attention to it, and I'm like, maybe we don't have to get married, because that's what I've kind of learned, or that's what I think about marriage. It's the end all be all.
Well, I think that's kind of a different situation. I think a lot of people aren't getting married now because of the generation before them. You know, there's our generation, our parents, there was a big emphasis on like marriage and continuing on your relationship and building your legacy with your children and all that. The generation after us, they don't have a whole lot of that to look up to, you know?
It's more like make money and you're supposed to have these certain things.
Yeah, pretty much. Like there's a big emphasis on having a family, being financially stable, and being able to enjoy life. You know, being able to, what's the word I'm looking for? Fulfill or something like that. Fulfill a certain quota, like shit.
I guess, just things that I'm scared of these days. Like, I don't know. Like, did y'all see that ashtray bitch drink?
What?
The
ashtray bitch.
No.
The Tyler Perry movie on Netflix.
Oh wait, Fall from Grace
or whatever.
I heard that. I heard that joint was terrible. edited.
I just trying to make
good?
a point that there's people that you run into that are not good for you, and I just don't want to risk that shit. Cause
then there's a possibility of that.
Can mask being great for a whole year can turn out to be some shit after the next 5 years.
Which is likely, which is very likely
trial
for real.
and error.
People get
That's
divorced
why
like that.
And then you get more
trialing the shit out these women.
Trialing,
but
I say you're doing a good job.
You start to be like, oh, she look like she going down this road. I'm on this path. I ain't doing that. You know, you start to notice quicker.
I just feel like, yo, just let me do what I'm doing, because I feel like I'm gonna do right. I don't forget about anybody. They just make me ultimately forget about them because
they change.
Not forget about because they're just getting so mad.
Can I tell you something? Can I give you a little advice?
What?
I think, and this is no offense to any female.
Oh Lord!
But
fine print, y'all.
They all change. They all flip.
I mean, do we do too? I mean, I do.
That's the problem. That's the problem. We don't change.
We do.
I changed.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
You grew up.
I mean, that's not really a change. That's more of like a. I have no choice.
You say he grew up.
Change.
I mean, I kind of had to. You know, I couldn't date you and live with my parents, so I had to move out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was. But Benita's older than me. You know, I couldn't treat her like at the time like the little girls that I was messing with. You know, I couldn't treat her like that. It was like, well, Benita's a little older. She's a little more mature. She's got certain expectations going on. If I want to be that one, then I have to meet these expectations. It's not necessarily going to change me.
He made that decision. I didn't ask him to.
Right.
True that. I mean,
and it doesn't necessarily change you, but it changes your priorities around like shit. Which is very stressful, yo. Very stressful. I had a very boyish face at one time. It's fucking gone. Forever.
A boyish face.
I mean, I mean, I started losing my hair in high school, but after I got married, I started losing my hair, dog.
That's
That has nothing to do with
genetics.
your face. That's your head.
Shut up.
Telling
Blame it on me.
I'm telling my dad, Benita.
Hey, I mean,
I'm telling Michael
I
you
was gonna
said that.
say that. You know,
Yeah.
my brothers
My
are probably
dad-
gonna lose their
But
head.
my dad says it comes from the woman's side of the family. But nobody on my mother's side of the family is bald. I don't get it.
Because it comes from the men's side.
So I guess it comes from the men's side.
I'm gonna
That's
be
a little
bald.
rude.
I'm gonna be bald. That's cool. I ain't tripping. I'm ready. I'm gonna shave my whole body.
Really?
When that happens.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna just wear tan clothes.
What?
I don't know.
What?
But when it happens, it'll make all the sense. Mark my words.
Clothes.
I don't think you're gonna go bald. Y'all don't seem like the go bald guys.
I appreciate
like
it.
your dad's not even going bald for
I'm
real.
not falling for that shit. It's
He has a
happening.
bald spot.
I mean, he has a bald spot, but he's like, when did that come about? When he was what, like 10 years ago or something?
No, he's had it for quite a while.
He's got almost more hair than I do for real. I just haven't cut it in like 3 weeks.
Yo, just stop it. You over here.
My dad's the man.
Oh man, that's so many comments, man. I wish.
Oh man, the people we apologize. We're ignoring you. You know, but I can't see that far.
Oh man, like I appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Definitely haven't seen Dills on here in a minute. What's good, cuz? You know I play a song all the time, right? It's a number one hit song in Heezy's world. Show you that.
You our go-to man.
That's not offensive. Why change? Bad change can be positive.
Who said that? Well, I figured it might be taken as offensive. What the hell are you doing,
Sorry.
fucker? I mean, shooter.
Hey now, say now.
But I thought it might be offensive because, you know, women, they change, and that tends to chase guys away when women change up like that.
Man.
Yeah, you did too. Totally flipped. Totally
I don't
flipped.
know, y'all.
Well, the thing is, you know, after you've been with somebody for a while, you're both gonna change because your mentality changes. Things didn't like. I don't think that even though you're like, oh, this is the kind of person I want to marry. Jonathan is not putting you down. No offense, but he wasn't my vision.
You said you wouldn't say that this time.
What I'm saying is you think you know what you want. And
I get that.
and it changes once you meet somebody you really connect with. It changes.
That's true. Yeah.
So, all right. So let's just cut the bull crap here.
Cut the malarkey. Come to it.
Let's just let Heezy's world reign for a second here, because at the end of the day, this is all evidence of what works. You know, thousands of years we all go to YouTube and search Heezy's world and learn that he laid out the blueprint for life this whole time. And if you follow my ways, I don't know, will it lead you to success or not? So my way is, Benita. You play the game. You know what I'm saying? You play the game, and if you don't win, you don't feel like you lost. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I'm talking about dating me.
No, I'm serious.
Oh.
I've dated people for a long time, and
True
it's
shit.
been like, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, what's up? But on the other side, could you handle that? Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it was a lesson
True
in
that.
that. Like
Yeah.
it's like, yep, I should have known since this time, but I'm like, I can deal with that. I can deal with that.
Yeah,
No,
a lot
I couldn't do
I
it.
wish a lot of people were more sane like that. But
Mm.
no, I don't know.
But I didn't know how to be like I knew how to date people without having a relationship, but I was the kind of female that if we were going to continue to see each other, like this has to turn into something, or
Sayonara.
yeah.
You got
Sound
your
like it's too
you
much
got your
time.
maybes, and then you got your she's a definite she's a definite one. I definitely wanted.
And that's
Do
where I feel like
something
I come off
long-term.
insulting, because I need to, like, I figure any girl that approaches me and I don't automatically say you're the one. They get so offended by that, and I think I get that the most. Should I be getting that? Should I be understanding that? I don't think anybody would admit it to me, but it's like I think that's what it really comes
they're
from.
not the one.
Yeah,
but it
and it's
makes
like I'm
me
not
feel
looking for
like.
that.
But it makes me feel like
And I guess I
you made
am
them
though,
think
but I'm not.
they're the one.
Because I'm looking for it too as well.
But it's
But
like you made them think they're the one. Because it's like why do I feel rejected? What did he pour in to make me feel like, oh, this is going somewhere?
Change the Instagram real quick.
Mm.
Quick pause.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, what does Heezy do? What will Heezy do?
Smiling at me. I'll be back.
Where you going?
Alright.
Can you make me some coffee?
No.
Fuck!
Well, damn. We're here in another hour.
Has it been an hour already?
It's been an hour, man.
Wow.
Man, I see you, KB. See how she brought that back at your core. Still you, though. Man.
And yeah, look what my boss bought me. What the hell is
The
this?
hell is that?
Yeah. It's a lighter.
Bruh, is that like an electrocution style?
It looks like a taser, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie who bought me that.
You want to touch it on live TV?
No, I did that yesterday with my tongue. It wasn't pretty.
Oh, I don't believe you. Do it again.
What kind of an idiot does like, well, I'm not the real button, nigga.
Oh man. What's up, Tina? What up? What the fuck is that? Now, I don't know what he had. But let's talk about Blair. Blair, man, you missed a hell of a party. Well, you don't play cards.
Oh no, I heard about the party.
You heard about it?
I heard about the party.
Yo, they got this video going around of me.
If you going like this, like shit.
Yeah, you saw that? What? That's crazy.
I saw that, Joe. Yeah.
I've never witnessed this. Like, I know how they say black people get really mad when they play spades. But I've witnessed that shit firsthand over the weekend.
And
At a card party.
And I saw you just having the grandest
I
time
had
with
money
it.
all in my hand, stacks, everything. And somebody the team I was playing was just arguing. I was like, damn.
That was what I heard. It was very entertaining.
It was getting emotional, man. I don't know what happened, but back to the show. So yeah, what were we saying here?
Were we still talking your relationship status or non-status?
No. Benita was just finishing up about.
What were you saying, D?
What was I saying?
Well, yeah.
Plow the fields.
I didn't say that.
No, she's not saying
Plow the fields. Nah, you were saying that chicks expect you to be the one or something like that.
I was saying you were saying that pretty much in a nutshell that girls feel rejected when they're not the one. And I was like, well, were you treating them like they were the one?
But that's another thing. I treat everybody good. Like, I don't get that.
But being the one is, if you don't treat someone like they're the one, it's not that you're not treating them good.
So, and that's another thing I think that confuses the women, because I treat everybody good, and then you have no idea what it's like when I become your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? I treat you better. Levels. There's levels to this shit.
Because I remember what you said at one show when you were talking about your dates, and I was like, this sounds terrible.
Oh, what did I say?
What did you say? You said, oh, the girl gotta pay, right?
I didn't say they gotta pay. I must have said, like, let's stop making it the man gotta pay all the time.
I agree with that.
Maybe. I said that?
Yeah. You pretty much said she paid her way. Maybe that was your idea of keeping it casual.
Oh yeah, man, paying both ways.
It's a new day. Y'all want to be independent women? There's your first sign.
I mean, we need to learn how to be teammates.
If I was single,
it ain't I got this, it's we got this.
Me, you paying for stuff. Oh, you wasting my time.
I didn't do a lot of chasing.
No, but it was always in me to pay for dates. It's just that I guess I got tired of it. I mean, I don't know. It don't feel manly if you don't pay for a date. Would you agree?
I mean, to a degree.
And would you think a man is manly if he didn't pay for the date? If he was like, you want to stop me, or you got this?
No, the date is over.
On the first date? we talking about the first
date?
date?
The bill, shawty.
Are we talking about
Like
the first date?
if there's a bill and he like, hey, so yours was.
On the first date?
Yeah.
I mean,
Speaking of
I'm
first date,
just
first
talking
date.
about cat. Like, go ahead.
Yeah. All dates, motherfucker. That's like that.
I don't know. I think it depends.
You
on
wooing
I
me.
think it depends on who asks who out. For real.
Is that the game though? We wooing y'all?
What?
We wooing y'all?
Yeah.
What about y'all wooing us?
I didn't ask you out. I don't ask people out.
Yeah.
I flirt.
You know what? That's a great point.
But I do not ask people out.
Women ask you out.
Who asks who out? You know, that's a great point, and that's something that I don't take into consideration.
Do women ask dudes out? I don't ask dudes out.
They don't ask us out, and that's why I feel the need where I don't want to be all that about you because you made me. I mean, you didn't make me ask you out. I just like I'm trying to get you. I'm trying to get
ask you out with your looks.
Trying to get you from behind this Instagram, girl.
Well, that's a meet and greet then.
But it's like I'm not gonna sit up here and try
That's
to
a
cherish
meet and
you
greet.
because of
The
this.
meet and greet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cherish you off this meet and greet. You know what I'm saying? I
That's
want
just
you to.
just to get you
Well,
from behind the computer
I will
screen.
say I've never done online dating, so I don't understand how
I
it
think
works.
it's the
I think
same.
Yeah.
it doesn't
It's the same.
seem the same to me. Like
It's
I
the
feel
same.
like
That's
I
after
feel like
us.
that first connection is like so huge that online dating would mess it up for me. Like I'd be like, dang, where's this dude? And I'm looking for you in a crowd. Where like a guy walks up to you surprisingly while you're drinking at the bar, and he's like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Nah, I don't think
Like,
I've been in that one too many times.
Well,
I haven't had any. The times I did it, it's. I guess I make it sound more like sex. I guess, and not getting to know you.
That's
No.
what I would have chucked it up
I mean,
to.
I don't know. I just don't know how to talk. I guess,
But we have a couple of friends who met online,
Yep.
and they're actually going really strong.
Yeah, married.
Married,
I think
great
the shit-
together.
The shit is the same. It's really the same, y'all.
But in the end,
I feel like
he
it's-
had a connection to all of us.
And that's another thing I
Mhm.
was thinking about is that the thing is it's different these days.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
how y'all do this thing.
But I feel like
Y'all
even
don't
when
even know
y'all
how to
in
communicate.
y'all time.
They didn't have anything. Y'all have platforms specifically for
I wasn't on.
hooking up, and then y'all have platforms for
I
meeting
ain't do
somebody to
Black
connect
Planet.
with.
I ain't do Black
You didn't do
Planet.
Black
I
Planet?
did. I did Black Planet,
I
but
ain't do it.
just for the sake of hooking up. Holy shit.
Gross.
You ever use tag or whatever they use? Some hotlines, chat lines.
We used those
My
back in the day.
friends did.
We
I
used
thought
those
they
back
were
in the day.
hilarious.
They were.
I couldn't
Then
believe-
I found out that most of the chicks that me and my immediate group of friends were meeting were mostly prostitutes, and that was a big turnoff.
It was a weird situation. I remember I stopped playing along when this guy said he wanted to lick my armpit.
Oh, why?
I don't know. It was just like
I
really?
had that once.
No.
It was very weird,
See,
but
seriously.
funny and very
Yeah,
relaxing.
Not my thing.
I don't know. I don't run into these situations.
Armpits, damn.
Yeah, so now I just
I've been lucky. So that's why I don't be.
correlate online dating with licking.
That's why I don't be so mad about my dating life. Man. I just be stressing that. It's like I just wish the girl could just go with the flow as mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I guess some women need to realize that I do be wanting a girl and I do be wanting a date, and it's just like, yo, don't stress the situation.
Take it slow.
Or school me, you know what I'm saying? You know, either take charge or play the game like I'm playing.
You don't
I don't-
want to take a
Zalika
charge.
I don't think you realize like I've done
she's
the
a freak
abstinent
of
thing.
nature. Don't go by her advice.
Zalika?
Yes,
Oh.
she's a freak of not freak like a freak.
No.
A freak of nature. Most women.
Nigga, like,
Yeah, she's kind of a special case.
Right,
for
but
real.
she
by
got-
nature, you mean to say?
No,
No,
a freak of nature.
Freak of nature?
Yeah,
She's-
like
she's
she's
kind of a
not the
special
norm.
case.
She's not the
Mutant!
She has a whole bunch of brothers like I do. She's like, go ahead and get it out the way, and then
I do feel like she does have a. I feel like all of y'all for real have a.
Zuko got a
I feel like I got
fuck
like
you mechanic.
It's like 8 brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
Zuko got a I'm gonna be okay. Go ahead on.
I don't know. I do see that.
Zoo will be all right regardless. I think.
But all of y'all
You know.
some softies, man.
we softies.
Look, she laughing. I'm laughing face emoji.
Yeah. We'll chuck Zoo. You know, we chuck Zuko up to her Scorpio.
And I never really think about it. Y'all be saying
Samaya too. They
I
think I avoid thinking like this, but she doesn't have the same birthday as Cass, and I just avoid thinking that she's anything like him.
She's just like him.
And she's probably just like him.
She's just like him.
Multiple girl.
But she's also a lady, so she knows that it's probably not very ladylike to let people in on that, like shit.
Yeah, all our brothers have influenced our lives. Chrissy, everybody.
Shit, your brothers influenced my life. Shit. Especially the oldest one. That guy is crazy.
I've learned a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
But I love that guy.
Yeah.
That guy's awesome.
I don't know, man. Maybe we're just not meant to be. Maybe we're just supposed to have babies. Maybe we're just gonna have babies. I mean, none of us have had babies yet.
No, you could. You could do that. It's just it'll get expensive for you in the long run. Like really expensive.
None of y'all have had babies. You talking about your brothers?
No, I mean I know who, but But nah, it's like I don't know.
It's probably better. Just babies complicate things.
Keep doing what you're doing. Just take it slow. Don't feel like there's a time limit on this. You know what I'm saying? Just
the guys have a time limit.
No, absolutely not.
What?
Absolutely not. There is no time limit because, like our man says, we only. What does he say? Our man says it's in his Godzilla song. I only get more handsome and flyer. That's what's gonna happen to you, son. You're just gonna get older and you're gonna get better.
Is this an Eminem quote?
Yes, it is.
Very keen of you to pick that up.
And we're gonna talk about that later too.
But nah, you just made me realize something. And I don't even want to talk about this, but I'm just going to say it since it just hit me just like that. Like, I need to see my brothers do the family thing. And
what do you mean? Oh, you mean like have a family?
I need to. It's just it's something you ask for. It's something you can't want that, but it's like I would really love to be able to see it.
See what that looks like.
Just like to see it like over a long.
I don't know. I feel like you guys are. I mean, Cam. I've never been a witness to how he dates and stuff like that, but I feel like you three have the same mentality with, sow your royal oats kind of thing.
Well, I'm just learning from them. I mean, I don't know. I mean, honestly, it just seems like the smartest thing to do. Yeah. Other than catching the diseases that come with it. You know what I'm saying? That's just scary. And I'm always feeling blessed to these days, but
you might get to a point where you just might feel more comfortable staying at home and watching porn, for real.
I mean, I don't know about that.
Sounds depressing.
Yeah, it does.
Wait till age kicks up with you.
Nah, I mean, I don't know, man. At the end of the day, I don't think anybody wants to be alone. That's just number one. And I'm just trying to see if I can have 3 before I can have 2. That's all it is.
Oh
Because we know 2 is possible now. I just thought about the impossible. I'm trying to see what I can make impossible before I'm ready to settle down.
Keep chasing that.
Make possible, that seems impossible.
Keep going for that, sir.
I just think you have to go to that kind of community and actually see people
really
living that life. Yeah.
I probably don't even like it because a lot of people have invited me to go to the swingers party. I'm like, that's disgusting to me.
I've seen that on
that's disgusting.
It comes on my phone. I'm like, did I say something? Like, why is this popping up? It looks interesting.
They want us to go.
Yeah.
But they'll probably be mad unattractive.
Right. It's like you're there, you're like, oh, this is sexy.
But
you put your watch in the little thing, and then a guy comes with like
a dude with titties.
Have y'all seen this show called Love
gold
is Blind
chain
on
and
Netflix?
Hair.
What's it called?
Love is Blind. It's like the number one show on Netflix right now.
Because they don't meet each other, right? Until
they meet each other, they cannot see each other.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Love at First Sight, where they like get married.
That's why.
And they just met at the altar.
Oh, that's even worse.
Wow, that's worse than the show.
Right, like they take your profile and the things you
new?
say, and they put it together, and then when you meet each other, you're getting married that day.
Okay, I thought Love is Blind was fucking crazy. That shit is crazy. Oh my god.
That's divorce.
I mean, look at all the arranged marriages that happen.
What do y'all think? Is love blind? Can love be blind? Basically, not Like,
I think
Love is blind. Love is blind goes with the phrase "ignorance is bliss."
I think love can be blind
it should.
because you can like be hanging out with somebody and not even look at them that way, and then years down the line be like, you know what?
I be saying.
You
That's
right.
what I be saying. See,
But in your
these-
mind, you're
how-
not attracted.
Yeah, but that's a growing on you sort of thing, though.
That's
Do you?
how I be.
It's not
But
a
do you-
growing on you like a fungus. It's like
That's how I
It
be.
kind of is. Yeah, you're growing on me like a fungus. I just kind of got used to looking at my arm, going, "Oh, what? That mole didn't get any bigger." But we're good.
That's what I be doing though. Like, be my friend, young. Realize I want you to see how disgusting I can be, because I'm not gonna act disgusting around you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never gonna be disgusting on purpose around you,
Do you?
or ever on purpose. But
Do
it's
you-
like,
Do you think what you're doing is wrong?
I don't. But
people
when I
make
see
you feel like
heartbreak,
it's
I see heartbreak, I feel like I'm doing the worst thing I could ever do.
Heartbreak comes and goes.
That's
for real.
the heart of the beholder, like shit, right?
Yeah, yes, I think so, absolutely, and I think you can't let somebody else's heartbreak stop you for real.
It just really hurts when I do that, because I'm like, damn, man, I can't.
It hurts.
I guess I'm not
yeah.
for everybody. I just want to be.
You want to be
In
for
the
everybody.
profession, like I'm doing podcasts, and I want to be able to reach everybody and touch everybody. But I know
True shit.
from all the, it's not possible to do that. But it's like,
Mm-hmm.
it just hurts. You just want to be able to, especially the person you're close to or whatever. It's like you want to be able to be there for everybody.
You want to be able to please everybody.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't.
Cannot.
We cannot, unfortunately.
But
That's also something that I learned in New Orleans recently at a funeral.
true.
Yeah, go to a funeral. Everybody's at the funeral. You wanna stop. You wanna talk to everybody. You wanna hug everybody. I didn't get to do that. And at the end of the day, it was like, I spent more time with my brother than I did anybody. And it was like, I just spent all this time with my brother. I kind of neglected a lot of people, but it was like, we're all kind of going through our thing right now. Everybody's kind of going through their individual thing right now, and I cannot be in every place at once. Some people may be hurt. I got to take care of you next time I come out. I'm sorry. I ain't seen my brother in over 10 years. And I
Basically,
spend a lot of time with him.
Yeah. I would just look at it like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's just your time to. I guess. I guess I'm trying to move forward to say you were grieving in a way.
Yeah, but I think you gotta look at it like, time ain't forever, but time is not short either. We have time.
Yeah, our view on time, or my view on time, is very warped. We have no right to say that we have time.
True, that is very true. Yes,
But
we do.
Well, we just never know when it's going to end.
It's just like every time I say that, every time when I say that, I'm like, thanks God, thanks
Yes.
for all that I've been given.
I always go, thank you for the
And
coupon.
please allow me some more. Because I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And like I was meant to say, I don't think I said it earlier. It's like I've given up. Like if this damn virus comes and decides to kill me, fuck it, man. I don't care. This is his life. Then I don't want to fight this type of thing. You know what I'm saying? That seems so stressful for life. You know what I'm saying?
It does,
We already got this president. Like that. This is stressful right now. Like I've seen these fools before, and this just makes it worse. And now that I'm doing stocks and shit.
Yeah,
I'm seeing how people
you're
talk.
paying attention to stocks.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm trying.
We should tell them about Reggie's page.
Oh, okay.
But it's just like
Shout out to Reggie.
it's just crazy how shit is like wired like that out here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just hope for the best out here.
Absolutely. Somebody commenting, are you the one they call Beowulf?
Yeah, Salika agrees that abstinence is the best thing for me. That does not entail that they're my friend.
He doesn't want to, Zalika.
Of course you love that show, Kayla. You're a romantic.
Love is Blind?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I started watching a show called Lock and Key on Netflix. That shit was...
Oh, is that good?
It was very good, actually.
It is?
You know what? I'm a little buzzed, and I can't remember what the hell it's about. Okay. Magical Keys. But that shit was it's like it was very good because I don't know. Based on all the shit I watch on TV, it was completely different than anything I've seen, and it's just like, oh, this is nice.
The trailer,
and it's for kids almost too. Like you can watch this with Samira and shit.
Huh.
But yeah.
Lock and key.
Lock and key. Oof. But yeah, I didn't. This is what's up. I didn't even get to the news. We talked about the coronavirus for a little bit.
We talked about corona. It's killing us.
I'm gonna go. Look, what time is it? 10:55. Okay. Did y'all watch that boxing match?
Yeah.
I saw the most important part.
So,
I don't know. It was kind of sad to see that the black man go down like that on.
I don't know. I saw that hit, man. That hit looked mad suspect. Those last couple of hits looked mad.
I have a better. I thought
Suspect.
it was. Well, it was disappointing. But I listened to my dad. I let Dad see the fight on YouTube, and he was like,
How?
"They can't fight.
How?
They can't fight."
How? Butterbean versus this mandingo muscle ass guy.
But that's not Butterbean. That nigga looked like the dude from. You remember 300? He looked
Did
like
he?
the Egyptian dude, but not as gay.
I thought he looked kind of fat.
Nah, I thought he was maybe fat too, but he was a solid.
He wasn't in more shape than Tyson though.
Like that's a White House. I'm sorry, I don't know how racial that was, but it's like, but nah, that dude is big, yeah. That dude is crucial.
Oh yeah, he was definitely big, but those last punches were.
Nah, man, he was giving it to him, and the whole time.
Was he? I didn't see the whole fight.
I watched the whole fight, and Deontay Wilder and Gary. When I went to go see the fight with my man G, and
you went to watch the fight with Gary?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tight.
I'm glad you guys brought him up. Because I talked about a conversation we had earlier about
shit.
the best rappers. Anyway. Anyway,
Dang,
we saw the fight. Okay. We saw the fight, and it was just real sad because it was like, this nigga's not getting anything in.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're being overpowered. It's like you're not getting anything in.
How?
And so I've read recently that he wore this crucial ass outfit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you hear?
I heard about that outfit.
And he said it really killed his legs for the whole fight. And I guess I'm not a boxer, but I just can't imagine something like take that shit off as you're approaching the ring. Like, dog, are you dumb?
Why the fuck would you put all?
But no,
it just sounds like a terrible excuse.
It is a terrible excuse, yeah, but it's also factual. You're gonna.
You don't know when you put it on that. This is heavy. This
I mean, yeah. In his mind, he should have said that. But that's a long little truck from your dressing room to the boxing ring. And if you're wearing that shit all the way there, you're using a lot of energy.
Take it.
Hey, you know what? And you know what?
You
know what? And now that I think about it, I didn't see the whole beginning of the fight. I literally just walked in and we saw the fight as it begun. But I noticed the whole time Tyson Fury was chilling the whole time, even in his entrance. He played one of Dad's favorite songs. You probably didn't see it, but he came out with 4 girls carrying him on the platform.
See,
just like the 300 dude. It was more than 300. It was 300 guys and girls carrying that motherfucker. But he came out to Patsy Cline's Crazy.
Crazy?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The first thing I thought about was Dad. Like, Dad's on his phone. He's going crazy.
See, that was his one good decision. The rest of that shit.
But I mean, I respect him. I don't even know these dudes. But I just know Deontay Wilder was the guy that was like, to this day. I was like, to this day.
Isn't that the person people thought was gonna win?
I thought he was gonna win.
Yeah.
He looks like a freak.
He's a
But when you see him compared to the other
fighter,
dude,
yeah.
when you see him compared to the other dude, he is huge. I mean, the other dude is huge.
That dude's pretty big.
That dude was, I'm trying to tell you, it looks like that Egyptian dude off of 300. I'm trying to tell you.
Supposed to be a guy.
Just he ain't got the rings in his nose and mouth.
That motherfucker was lanky though.
Well,
in 300.
He didn't look muscular either on the ring, but you could tell he got strength.
Oh yeah, he looked like he hit hard.
Yeah,
he looks like he throws some.
It looks like he
fucking
could push
iron
you
at
with your finger. He'd be like,
Damn it!
I think he wasn't ready for that fight. Matter of fact, he took it too light.
So that's my point. What I was trying to say is that he was chill the whole time, and he ended up winning. And the other Deontay Wilder I think he was training before the match, and he really was all fucked up. I don't know. He just didn't seem well, and he ended up carrying that big ass costume he was wearing. So
I saw he got knocked out twice. He got knocked down twice.
He never got knocked out, but he got knocked down.
He got knocked down.
I mean, his legs. I do agree you need to have legs. That's where I'm like not so against what he's saying, but it's like Come on, dog. You train. You know you have this fight probably a year in advance, or at least 6 months.
He should have known better, yo. He trying to be Mayweather, but he need to realize that Mayweather don't fight to knock niggas out.
But no, also, my dad said they don't know how to fight, and I agree with that. They don't know how to fight. It was more like a pushing match, and a lot of headlocks.
I saw this swinging.
Yeah,
this swinging
but
didn't look on point.
It was no. I didn't see any bows. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was maybe like a 4 or 5 clean. I mean, probably 15, 20, but you know what I'm saying? It's like 3,000 punches thrown in that motherfucker.
This was a heavyweight joint, right?
A heavyweight joint.
Yeah.
So they might have,
I don't know.
They're gonna have another one.
I don't know.
There's more fights.
Them heavyweights don't do it like they used to. Yeah, you got to go for the weather or the middle jumps.
Yeah, it's not what it used to be.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think it's because of. I mean, we're learning about CTE now. You know what I'm saying? I agree that this shit is not dumb, but if you're getting paid millions,
I mean,
it's almost like
it's true.
It's almost like. I mean, it's been brutal from the beginning, and we've been brutes for watching and supporting. But at the same time, it's almost like poetic in a way.
Oh, you're talking about giving your life for
giving your life because it's entertainment, and you know what I'm saying.
You're doing it for the people.
But and if you survive it, you know what I'm saying. You can show that the strengths of men, the depths of men. You know what I'm saying, or women. You know what I'm saying.
Well, maybe they should limit the amount of fights you have. Like all right, you put in 3 good fights. Let's call it a. No, because they make a lot of money.
I mean, but
they had to stop Tyson after 3 fights.
So after 3 fights, then there's no value. I mean, we're not going to see him again. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean.
But yeah, you're right. The safety is important. Like the worst thing I would hate to see is like one of the Redskins players being fucked up. You know, now that you know what I'm saying. Like in the future, like 20 years later, I seen Clinton Portis or whatever, or any Redskins player all messed up because of how bad they were playing. Like Jordan Reed, you know about his situation, right? So Jordan Reed has had 7 concussions while being with us. And yeah, like I'm surprised you said wow because actually I feel like that's low.
It is,
but I mean it is high according to what the stats are. But like, you know, I'm just thinking that it's been going on for so long. I feel like people back in the day probably had like 30 concussions and probably in one fucking game.
I mean, they don't build people. They don't build men like they used to.
But I don't know. I mean, 7 concussions and the CTE shit is real. Looking at the Aaron Hernandez shit or whatever, and all these people, it's just like
guys are soft. They're
already trying to find a way to soften football up.
But it's like I almost agree with the notion of getting paid millions of dollars for putting your body on the line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're getting paid handsomely. Stop crying. Be a warrior.
So it should be like, but you know, I feel like it should be like that for everybody, though. Like the teachers and
true shit.
Sometimes you got, you know, these teenagers can step to you and you got body slam.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Nope.
You gotta put your body on the line.
That ain't no joke, yo.
So like the teachers on the news like they got fired.
I tell my kids all the time, yo, somebody's giving you the business. You don't try to fight back. You let me know.
If they did pay them that much more, you know, it probably wouldn't be a situation like that. It would probably be more. I'm not even gonna go there because that's a rabbit hole.
It'd be whack.
Like, they should be paid more, but
it'd be more lax.
They should be paid more, but there should be some parental requirements that can help support what teachers are trying to do. Because teachers keep being put in a parental position. Like I shouldn't tell your child to behave. We're in class. Let's learn.
True.
That's facts. All right.
No doubt.
Said Furious Wilder. Harvey Weinstein has now.
Harvey Weinstein is guilty on 2 accounts, not 3 though.
Now, did you guys hear about the lady, the psychologist, forensic psychologist
Yep. She got hit by a car. Yep. She's on the prosecution team for the Weinstein case. She got hit by a car.
Wow.
But listen though.
Did you hear that Rose McGowan is scared?
Is she scared? I heard what she said.
She's the actress.
No,
you know Rose McGowan?
What I heard that she said is that she feels no validation from his conviction. She would rather see him dead.
Yeah, but her joint is so.
No, that she said that she wanted protection or something.
She don't.
So I'm wondering.
But I get it. Like, but this is the most crazy one because I'm like, yo, the forensic psychologist, her witness testimony was basically focused on sexual assault and victim behavior after attacks. You know what I'm saying? How the victim stayed friendly with
Right.
Weinstein because of fear of
Because of fear
retaliation.
that he would do some shit.
And like that's the whole doctor footage train. Now she gets hit. So whoever that lady is, I don't know who that is, but she's fearing for her life. And this is crazy. Like there should be immediate action while the court case is going on like this. Because I feel like it's like almost open game, like open season for people to do wild shit for a case so they can be innocent or guilty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because if that happened, because I mean, it just seems very clear and cut that this
That they're connected.
Shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because come on now, damn, that's just crazy. But
I don't know.
or maybe she lied and maybe she got hit by a car for lying. I don't know. I mean, I try to keep an optimistic mind.
I don't know what sense. I don't know what sense it would make to take her out of commission. I mean, she's out of commission.
I mean, it's over now, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like you're guilty. You're going to
decades in
jail.
prison.
Yeah, he's going down. But I mean, I think with Weinstein, they are. I think it's just related to Bill Cosby. I think if Bill Cosby hadn't gotten taken down, then they wouldn't even be going after Weinstein.
That's almost a great point because
they're like, okay, well, we took out Bill Cosby.
Can't do that to a black man like that nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, well, Harvey, you got to be the sacrificial lamb, dog. You got to go because we got rid of Bill. Bill was trying,
which is almost good. I mean, they're actually thinking about it.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, for real.
I don't know what to think, man. But I guess it's good to know that the rich and powerful can be taken down.
I mean, when they're no longer of use. Harvey Weinstein ain't been of no use to anybody for a long time now. So it's like, well, we can sacrifice his ass. There's more. There's more in Hollywood. Absolutely.
Savage. There's the. Oh man, I can't speak.
This is expensive whiskey.
Well, look, man, that's crazy. That's all I can say.
Rose McGowan, when she was in on that Quentin Tarantino movie with the gun as her leg.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was a victim too, apparently. But I don't know.
I thought she was the wife of a director.
She was married to Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah,
she was with Robert Rodriguez for a while.
Shit.
But I don't know if I could listen to anything she says for real. I mean, I appreciate the fact that she is a victim of this and she's pretty intricate in the Me Too movement. But her whole thing about the most recent rant that she just went on, where she's like, I don't feel anything, you know, I'm not satisfied that he got convicted. I'd rather see him dead. I'm like, well, so when are you gonna be fucking satisfied? You'll never be satisfied. No,
I just think
like most of these
victim,
women in the
you
industry,
probably won't be satisfied.
You're never gonna be satisfied.
But yeah, if you're as a victim, like I mean, you
won't be
get shit
satisfied.
taken from you. Like a lot of times, I don't know why I think about this shit when like people just get shot or something so simple, like just get hit by a car, you know what I'm saying? And your whole life changes like that. And you didn't do nothing to deserve it.
True.
I mean, you know, hopefully not. And that's fucked up.
That is.
I'm not gonna say I'd rather die, but it's like,
I just know
I gotta fucking alter my whole fucking life because
I just know you got this handful of women who are just doing this because it didn't affect their career the way they wanted it to.
There is a risk of that. How do you feel about that? Because I know when men say shit like that, it sounds very insulting.
Yeah, it sounds terrible.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There
are true cases of women.
I don't doubt that some
This is
women
nothing.
take
This is nothing
advantage
against the
of
actual
it.
victims, though. There's
I
nothing
believe
against the
some
actual
women
victims.
do take
I mean,
advantage of the situation.
Your point of view is somebody that's upset about this shit. I feel you, but at the same time, I know that we gotta be more sensitive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because there are people
we
that
never
were
been
actually
raped.
hurt.
We never been fucking. You been raped before? I raped you in Smash Brothers, but I don't.
I didn't know what was about to happen. Oh, Black Mirror!
Black Mirror, you.
That movie has scarred me for life.
Well, after I'm done, it's really a white mirror. I'm joking. I was done. That was crazy. Why would I do that?
At least Smash Brothers ain't virtual.
Oh my lord!
But it will be.
Let's
One
go. Say no, but no.
I'm gonna use my browser to eat your peach, motherfucker.
Nah. I feel like I'll never be. I don't like speaking on this shit for real because I feel like I'll never.
It's gonna offend someone.
I've never been taken.
It's gonna offend someone because they're victims that are
you're getting
really
taken from in a way that
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
they're taking
true.
something you can't get back.
True, I get that. I
Take
get that.
Innocence, take it.
And I'm sorry for that. I am. I am.
No,
But
I don't feel like don't feel like you didn't say nothing too crazy.
Well,
It's
I don't
just
think.
that
I don't
you
think
can
I have
come
to,
off wrong to some people, but
I'm
I know how
I'm
you.
sorry.
I know you as a person, and you're not.
I'm not the most sensitive guy when it comes to these things because I try to look at the actual picture, not just what's being portrayed to me. I try to read between the lines and
But
see
that's kind of
what's
what
going
I
on.
don't like about society is that people have answers instead of just being in the shock.
And just be
Like I noticed that with a lot of people. So many people are stating in shock, and I am like these people that are just so sick of everybody talking about the same thing. You're just like, well, it's probably just bullshit anyway. And
so you all are like Dave Chappelle, where it's like, well, what did she do?
I mean, I'm not particularly like that, but I am like that. I wonder about all that. I wonder about what's going on. Like when we see these
What's the whole story?
When we see these 7-second videos.
Subway.
Like there was a
sandwiches at 2 a.m. Okay. That's me.
Right.
That's me.
At 2 in the morning? Right.
Okay.
Right.
Whatever, motherfucker.
But I don't know. I don't be in those situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I try not to sound too insensitive about it, but you know,
but I feel like your point is necessary sometimes because people
the
do
sad
forget.
thing is there are
True
women that aren't really in the Me Too, but are taking the side because it didn't work out for them. You know what I mean?
Well, they see the benefits it can bring them.
I get that, yeah.
It is bringing them benefit.
I see why people hate Me Too, and I see why Me Too needs to be. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's not just Me Too. It's all kinds of shit. It's the cancel culture, the Me Too, the fucking Black Lives Matter. I'm not totally in agreement with that, for real. Not totally.
Yeah, Jonathan doesn't like the Black Lives Matter.
Oh.
Sorry. Your black life don't really matter to me.
Jeez.
Whoa.
See? Well, you just like unpopular opinions. I'm not gonna go there.
So I'm sorry.
My
Sorry.
thing is, the reason I would not get upset with you because you know what I'm saying. I know you. You know what I'm saying.
Well, yeah. You have that benefit as like.
You know what I'm saying. I know you're not.
You know I'm not malicious. With it like shit.
Malicious.
I just need the bottom line like shit. It's like Black Lives Matter, but I mean that's. Just stating the obvious.
Like somebody can hit me
unnecessary.
for saying I don't like that gay people call themselves gay. Like I don't know. I don't think anybody should, but I'm just trying to say I don't like that y'all titles yourself like we title ourselves. Like you're straight too, right? Like you like what you like. You're right? I mean, who's wrong or right? You know what I'm saying? Like don't accept shit that we made up.
Yeah, but now see that
made that shit up though. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Now that was kind of weird for me because I have a strong support for the gay community like shit. But, however, I do think just pick your spots, man. Just pick your spots. Pick your spots.
I mean, I don't know.
Pick your spots. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be here like shit. I get it, man. You have a different lifestyle. That's cool. That's
another.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
You are taking some very bold approaches.
It's a time to be heard. It's a time to be heard. It's a time to be heard like shit. Now, wait. I do have a strong support for that community like shit.
Once again, I know you.
Mm-hmm.
I know you don't feel like what you're saying. It sounds outlandish. I hope you understand that.
Oh yeah, I do. I get it. But it's the agenda. It's the agenda purpose. It's like I understand your position, but you don't have to have an agenda. Well, maybe you do have to have an agenda.
Well, I mean, with all the groups, everybody wants to have their voice and they want to be accepted as doing this, that, and the other. So it's going to come out as over the top. But just like minorities, we had to start with doing things over the top to make you see us. You know what I mean?
But we did things over the top that I thought were not necessarily effective.
This is a big conversation right here.
We did things over the top and they notice us, but they still go, the fuck out of here.
But when y'all talking about those people, who are we talking about?
I said groups, so I'm talking about minorities. I'm talking about the gay community. I'm just talking about groups in general.
I'm talking about everybody.
You know, people that want to be heard. They start by doing things like marches or protests or this or that and the other, or getting a spokesperson on the TV that's probably at every event to say something. You know what I mean?
Who's got an agenda? Who's got an agenda?
Yeah, I mean, but the goal is to be heard and be accepted as.
Is that really the goal? Is the goal to be heard and accepted, or is the goal to take over?
take over. Nah,
I think it's to be accepted.
It's to be accepted.
To be like, I have rights. That's my husband in the hospital. I need to be there.
Who's trying to take over?
Hey, there are a lot of groups out there that are kind of trying to overrun this entire thing like shit.
I don't think anybody
with an agenda.
Man, you about to make me state my opinions, and I feel like I don't want to even say them, but it's just like I don't think anybody runs shit around here, not in America.
Well, yeah, that's a good.
But
point.
the majority, and we all know the majority.
We all know who the majority is.
That's how I feel.
Well, that's a good point. That's a good point too.
So that's like if anybody thinks they're gonna take a major role, I applaud you for even having the
balls to try.
Retarded mind. I'm sorry for the language, but it's like
But they're so.
I would love to see it.
But their try tends to affect everyone. I mean, I think you gotta realize that this change is not just affecting you; it's affecting everyone. Not in a negative way. Not always.
The only way it affects me when it comes down to that Dwayne Wade situation. I would love to hear y'all's opinion on it, but if you don't want to speak on it, don't speak on it.
We talked about this last week,
and you know what? And I would love to ask the community. I don't even think this is a gay situation. This is a whole.
I think it's more of a parenting and celebrity mix.
Yeah, a lot of people even talk about everybody. A lot of people. I feel like this is not being paid attention to, or I haven't seen the outrage by the gay community because I feel like this is not a gay community thing.
I don't think this
is a whole. This is a trans thing.
This is children trans.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
this is a child's trans thing.
Well, I think a lot of the arguments I've been reading is why are you broadcasting something so personal?
Why is this on display?
And then on the other side of the
that's
coin,
my biggest problem.
I see it as in one example.
on the other side of the coin, it could be, hey, this happens and this is how we dealt with it. Are you going through this too? But a lot of people don't take that stance because they're like, no.
It's out there now, and everybody got their ignorance.
But people have already commented on the son when they took their family photos. So this was like,
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I do think it's a personal thing, and putting it out there, it just seems like a hard decision. But I don't know what the agenda is.
I just feel like it's a part of the talk now, and.
But it's something.
Let's look at it 10 years from now. I would just love to see it 10 years from now.
It is definitely part of the narrative.
I would love to see it 10 years from now. See, now are you one of the people that feel like it's an agenda, like to do something? I feel like a lot of people are getting that and they're kind of scared, and that's what I feel like all the outrage is coming from.
I think it's agenda.
Strictly. Even Boosie is humbled now.
Is he? Is he humbled?
He stands by his stance, but he's just like. Yo, I see I'm messing with people. You know what I'm saying? I see I'm causing outrage. You know what I'm saying?
I give Boosie a pass because I know where Boosie lives.
I feel like you agree with Boosie. I know you probably want to take his actual words.
Yeah, to a degree. Boosie, he kind of extreme. Him and his son, they kind of extreme.
I mean, that's his son. That's why I'm like, Boosie, you're wild.
Yeah, and I don't know him personally, but I know where Boosie grew up. I know Boosie peoples, and I know it's where they are. It's it's very small. It's very contained. It's not a whole lot of that going on out there. But I think this personally, Dwayne Wade and Gabby themselves. I think it's strictly on them. It's all on them. I think this is a family matter. You need to keep this matter in your family.
But they also put out there when they were going through the pregnancy and trying to have a baby and using a surrogate. So I don't know. They're just putting their life.
Somebody else's child.
Huh? Is it?
That's not even.
The son, child. Right? That's not her son.
I didn't even know
that.
They're a
blended family, but I'm just saying when
you keep saying son, and I'm just like, obviously something that I'm trying to go by what the parents want.
Did you see the video? Did you see the video that he posted?
But when they had the surrogate, they did that journey. They made it public. You know what I'm saying? So
now they gotta make his entire life public. When he becomes 40, they're gonna broadcast his prostate cancer.
No, I'm saying with the other child that
God forbid.
Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle had together.
Yeah.
She even spoke about Dwayne Wade's indiscretion.
They
put a lot of stuff out there.
And the stuff like that. See, I was talking about it last week, but I feel like I didn't get to state all that. That I'm a very natural person, and some of the stuff does kind of rub me wrong. Where you know what I'm saying, I'm almost against not having a natural birth. I'm not against it. It's just like I would rather have myself a natural. I would rather have a natural birth. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know.
would rather have a natural birth. What is that?
No, my child. Like
No drugs.
No scientists type situation. Like I don't
In your
make it
house.
sound bad. Like I'm just trying to say that some people, some
do
people
that.
don't conceive by. I mean, we know this. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Some people don't conceive the natural. Well, and I hate to say
Natural.
that. I hate to say that at this point, but it's like
Nah.
the natural way. Is, yeah, they can't.
They can't, right? Some people can't.
Some people are breaking barriers.
Unfortunately, yeah. Sorry for that.
But I mean, it's just like I don't want to be the type of person I'm against something. It's just like I just prefer that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
cool.
who
That's
knows? I don't even know
that's
if
a
I
good
can have a
way.
kid. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna ever be as. I'm not gonna sound like I. You know, that's gonna be the only way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
I don't know. That situation is like. Did you see that video that he put out with him and his son, or when he was still a son? I guess driving the golf cart or whatever they were driving.
Nah, I'm not trying to pay too much attention. I'm just looking at the outliers.
Oh goodness, this I just
Look,
think
I'm stuck on y'all calling them the son still. Like I've accepted that this is his daughter.
he's a girl now, right?
See, and you know what? I want to have a conversation, but we got 10 minutes left because I'm not trying to go too much further.
Mm-hmm.
9 minutes now, or maybe 12. I don't know.
No doubt.
But I don't know, man. Like I think that's one of the biggest things that I've seen. At least people at least men that I be around that I know that they're like, I'm not calling that dude, that boy,
that
or girl.
boy or girl, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm just like, you know, if her father says it, and if that person wants to be called that, and I've been in a position where I can admit somebody asked me to call them a woman, and I'm like, I'm sorry, sir, I'm not gonna do that. And
you said that?
I did that. I feel like I said it just now. Like I feel like I just feel really bad right now all of a sudden. But it's like I didn't know better, or I don't know. I didn't know better because
I still don't
I learned
Right.
actually that they're like. There's another stat that I brought up that they have a high rate of suicide. You know, people that are in the trans community.
Yeah, they do.
And I was just like, that was one of the factors where like people don't accept them for what they say they are. You know what I'm saying?
It's sad.
And you know, I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
Well,
and
my
I don't
thing
pretend
is,
to
I
know.
don't exactly like I'm not trying to be offensive by calling him a son. I don't even know what his name is.
I'm sure
you know what I mean. So you know, I would just say blame it on the ignorance that people do it. We don't know. We just.
But what do you think though? Like it's like because you see a woman coming up to you, you're gonna say daughter, you're gonna say miss. You see a man coming up to you, you're gonna say mister, you're gonna say sir. I don't know. That's like
But now,
we look at it as respectful. Maybe we have to look at life as that's how life always changes. Like you have to just change the way you are. You can't.
Yeah.
Things are never the same apparently.
Yeah, right.
So maybe there are no more sirs and misses anymore.
I mean, when you
Yeah,
think
'cause
about
they're
it,
gonna have the unisex bathrooms.
when you think about it, it could just be evolution for real.
I look at it as God, yo. Like God be trying to tell you, like, yeah, I gotta keep doing this crazy. I gotta keep putting shit together so y'all can just see that the world ain't one way for y'all motherfuckers. That's how I be looking at it. Like, yo, when he shows this shit, like all this shit that be happening, I be like, yo, it's because y'all don't accept what was given to y'all before.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. That's
deep.
yeah, that is deep. That's a really good observation.
Appreciate it, but I mean, I don't know. I just feel like that's more things happen because we're not accepting the new, the old.
True shit.
Maybe the world would have been one way, but everybody got
Free will.
Maybe God,
yeah.
maybe God created Lilith before He created Adam and Eve.
China's one place that ain't got free will. Look at them.
That's a good point.
Wuhan. Over there with the coronavirus.
I mean,
all right, yeah, man. All right, we got like 6 minutes left.
All right, what you got left?
Can
Can I say something about Eminem?
Oh yeah, sure. Oh yeah. Damn. I mean, yeah. I ain't gonna do too much.
I wasn't gonna say a lot. Not
Because
gonna
I
say a
want
lot.
to talk about me and Gary's conversation.
Go ahead.
No.
Talk about that.
Well, I mean,
Care Bear.
it was like he knows I love Eminem, right? And, but you know,
yeah.
he's like a lot of people are better than Eminem, and I'm like,
Ooh.
right.
Ooh.
But
And if you say
we
Gucci Gary,
didn't even go that far. It was just like we were just both at the position where like we're not having this conversation because we know. And
We
but
know-
it was just like I brought up Royce and I was like, yo, Royce has been Eminem's wingman for the longest, and now Royce, you know, the things you don't like about Eminem, Royce squashes that because Royce has content. He doesn't talk about all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, Gary has his ways of just when, like, I mean, I'm not trying to associate him with the party rap, you know, party hip hop.
That's him. That's Gary.
But no, I don't think he's like that either. But he's just like, I don't want to hear that serious shit all the time.
He don't. Gary, you remember Gary was pushing Rick Ross on us.
Yeah.
He was pushing Rick
But
Ross.
all the motherfuckers be talking about serious shit too, and they be like gangster shit, and I be like, I don't want to hear that gangster shit like that. I want to hear some. I mean, it's gangster. World is gangster. Period. You know what I'm saying? But
I hear all that shit, and I go, you a stupid motherfucker, dog. I mean, the rappers would be like, you a stupid motherfucker. Why are you displaying your shit? You ain't no gangster, man. That's not what gangsters do. You're a fucking.
To talk about what you've been through.
You're a street.
I mean, I think that's the part of being
You're a street
rapper.
thug.
Rapper's a poet, an artist, telling the story.
You're a street thug, dude. You're telling me what you've been through as a street thug.
I feel like you shouldn't be talking about it if you're still doing it.
A lot of them are.
Which they probably are not.
Which
most likely they're not.
A good bit of them.
They're rappers now.
Well, a good bit of them try.
But it's like
well,
they do it on the
lower
shit
scale.
that you've done a while back. I mean, in a way I can applaud it, in the way I'm just like, okay, now you're rapping.
Did he say who his favorite rapper was at the time?
He didn't. Like I said, we didn't really want to go there. But what did he say?
Eminem, you are absolutely not a guest in hip-hop.
Well, you know, his biggest thing about Eminem is like he's a gimmick, and I actually agree with him in a way.
A gimmick?
He used some gimmicky situations to.
I mean, who doesn't?
Bring us. You know, and I personally don't like that, but I still saw through it to where I love Eminem as, you know what I'm saying.
You know what? Dane actually made me think about something about the last couple of Eminem albums.
What?
When he told me he listened to the most recent one, and he was telling me that he likes it because, you know, this is a content-filled album. And then I started thinking about the last couple of albums. Not Revival, but I started thinking about like the Marshall Mathers 2. Start thinking about.
I feel like there's some more content in those.
Marshall Mathers too. I just recently listened to it.
I feel like lately he's been losing his content.
Really?
Well, I mean, it all depends on what you mean by content. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that you can just. My thing is lyricism.
That you can just spit and keep spitting without repeating yourself.
It's not about really like you can have the bullshit story. You can have a real story. I kind of just care that you can rap it. Like, all right, if you've been through a real thing, like, oh wow, you've been through that and you rapped it. Wow, that's crazy.
No, I get that. I get that, but he really made me look at the last couple of Eminem albums and go, you know what? You're right. This one of these albums that's just Eminem spitting. I like that though. You know, I like that when he's just mindlessly spitting. There's stuff in there, but
at the end of the day, it really just comes down to the person. That's what I come up to.
It comes down to the person and their music,
depends on the person
right?
And what they like. So that's why I don't even get in these arguments no more. And I feel like, and I also agree with like Royce was talking about it, like, or no, it was Eminem. Eminem and Crooked I had an interview. Did you see it?
I did.
Yeah, it was.
You
It
know,
felt like
you know
me
I
and you
saw
talking, right? Didn't
yes,
it,
it did. Like, I was thinking that shit. It was like, yes, this is really casual. This is really down to earth. Two actual artists, two actual MCs talking about the art like shit.
Yeah, they were like geeks.
They were like geeks, right? Like shit.
They were like just gushing over.
They were gushing over like the people that they like the most.
Yeah, so
and shit like that. It was a great interview.
It was real.
Shout out to Crooked Corner. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Crooked Corner.
Crook's
Corner. Shout out to King Crook.
King Crook.
He ain't gonna watch, but still. Shout out to King Crook.
But
shout out to King Mathers.
I don't know, man. That's just like sexuality and relationships. Music is the same. It just comes down to you.
It comes down. It's very profound.
Comes down to you.
It's very
I wonder if
profound,
that's
sir.
named that title and spell it C-U-M-S. What? It does come down to you. You know what I'm saying?
Bravo.
It's like, nah.
Bravo.
Yo, I want y'all this disturbing news of the day, man.
Disturbing news.
It was something else.
We got a wild motor scooter of the week.
Well, there was an anti-lynching act that was just.
I heard about that.
But those are the type of things I get mad at.
65
feel the
years.
same to me.
65
Like,
years after Emmett Till.
I mean,
now
like,
lynching is illegal.
right, like 2020
Like-
lynching illegal.
Now
That
it's
sounds
illegal?
like some 2020 shit, right? Like,
it
oh,
does.
let's now in
Let's-
2020 when
let's
flying
make-
cars should be allowed.
Let's make it a federal crime.
Let's say lynching shouldn't be. Now we can get to the flying cars. You know, I don't know. That worries me because it's like lynching is now illegal, or I don't know what they're actually saying. What did I write?
It's just like the
Approved legislation making lynching a federal hate crime for
federal-
the first time in U.S. history.
It's
Yeah.
just like the Democratic debate, man. It's a fucking circus.
There was one sole independent and 3 Republicans that opposed the bill.
3
Jesus
Republicans opposed.
You know, reading that out loud, 3 opposed. Yeah, just like wow, 1 independent and 3 Republicans opposed the bill.
Yeah, well,
That is crazy.
I'm not gonna curse. You can go. Fuck
I mean, I don't know.
yourself.
I would really love to research why anybody would oppose that bill. That's crazy.
Pretty
But,
simple.
Look,
I bet you. I got their faces in my head right now. I can tell you exactly what they look like.
Hey. And what I want to talk about. Oh, Instagram, you are about to leave us in a second. It's all right. Just check it out on YouTube.
Oh,
The phone died.
oh wow.
That's no good.
Hey, it caught your last words.
Yeah,
Like
it did,
shit.
I guess so. Hey. Wow, amazing. That was amazing. All right, and did y'all hear about this Anne Arundel situation? Anne Arundel County, a man stabs a woman with a syringe.
With the syringe, yes. I did hear about that. Yes. What the hell, man?
I ain't gonna lie, it's the coronavirus. That's what I thought was in the syringe.
You know what? Jesus, I didn't even think about that till just now.
I mean, that's what y'all thinking.
That's what I thought.
I'm thinking it's worse than the coronavirus.
I thought it might be AIDS.
The first thing I thought was HIV.
I was like, yeah, he
But I'm
injected
like,
her with AIDS.
I'm glad it was on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, to see the type of person that would do it. No, I'm not gonna say.
I'm not gonna say either. Yeah,
But
he was.
he. So now you can say it's men. So now say nah.
It
But no.
was up
No, but no.
the chicken.
But nah. That's just crazy, man. I see these reports. It made me think about Halloween and when they report about people doing stuff with candy. And I worry about the kids and shit.
Right.
But now to actually see a man stab a woman with a syringe. Or
Have
something.
you heard anything else yet? Like
Nothing yet. The
woman?
lady's she went to the doctor, she's getting some tests done, but nothing has been.
Yeah, they definitely have it on camera.
They got him doing, and then he looked like a fucking smooth criminal with that bullshit he pulled. You saw it?
Yes.
Swoop. Oh, let me help you. What happened?
Right. Like
Did you drop something?
Right.
That shit was so wicked. I almost laughed at it because I'm like, you motherfucker, you. But that's crazy, man.
That's wild, yo.
That's great. And yeah, with the kids with the Halloween candy, like putting razor blades and bullshit.
Like, who would do that? Like, why would you do that? I mean, like
a holiday children in jail.
Yo,
Tainting it.
you know, there was another. See, the show needs to end. I don't want to keep going. But I was just like, I wanted to ask, like, I mean, I don't know what y'all would know, but it's just like, I think people get so fed up with life that they just start taking it out on others. And
I can agree with that.
Whenever I see anybody, like, I just put myself in anybody's shoes. I'm like, yo, if you can do something that fucked up, maybe I can. And I'm just like, yo, I don't want it to be that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for anybody.
Right, yeah. We don't. Nobody wants the world to eat
It makes you
itself
want
up
to
like
stay in
that.
your house, that's for sure. And keep
For
your
sure.
kids close to
For sure. And it makes me feel real thankful to who I know. And but at the same time, like, young, who do I know? I was just with the kid and we're watching some damn murder mystery. Some dude just goes in and outside this girl's house to just murder. And, you know, like, who... Do you ever wonder about the people we know that are just killing people out here? Murdering people? The murderers we probably know.
It's like
we
you
don't
don't even imagine that you know those
We don't
people.
imagine it. I mean, TV
But
does this.
you
to
know,
us,
like you on the news, they're like, I never saw that side. You know what I mean? You bamboozle like, oh, Kitty did that?
I mean, you making faces like you know some murderers, but anyway, all I'm saying is that I don't.
I won't tell.
Oh, go ahead, stop it. Stop it.
Seriously, I won't tell.
Anyway, it's just crazy, yeah. Can y'all imagine?
It's wild out here, dog. People's is wild. People's is rough.
So that's why I'm like, yes. And then I'm gonna end the show like this. These bitches need to stop tripping over niggas like me that just want what I want. I ain't killing nobody.
Increase
Killing
the
hearts.
peace.
I'm increasing the peace.
You're breaking the hearts, man.
And you see a peace sign, that means two. Can I get two? And then we can be one.
Peace.
Lord have mercy.
Let's bring back the 60s.
I'm a little sauced.
Yeah, I am too, yo. That Blanton does it.
That bland.
That Blanton, and then you had something else, huh?
Yeah, I had tequila and strawberry kiwi.
Oh my goodness.
Strawberry peach.
Strawberry peach, the greatest juice in the world.
But yeah, man. I don't know, man. The
Really?
world is crazy. And I'm just very thankful and blessed to just be outside of it. What if the news just be lying just to make you think the world is fucked up?
That's a good point. They have the platform.
Now you sound like a conspiracy theorist. Yeah.
What if I'm a conspiracy factist? Say not. But no. No, I just want to say, guys, thank you all. It's a wonderful show. I was, sometimes I dread doing my show. Not, I don't hate my show. It's just that I don't have nothing to talk about. I don't feel like I have anything of importance to talk about. And somehow today I just came out. I felt like today was very good.
It's the inner you, buddy.
I don't know.
You always got something to talk about.
Maybe it's y'all. Maybe it's Pickle Rick. But no, man. Nah, I really appreciate y'all coming on. Thank you, Benita, finally.
Thank you for coming on. Shout out to all the wives as good as mine.
Oh.
So sweet.
Shout out to all. If you're not a wife as good as mine, get your shit together.
I'm not a
homies.
wife. Oh, I'll get my shit together too.
Somebody make an honest woman out of my homie here.
Oh man, I
Please.
just wish. But nah, man. Episode 56 of Heezy's World. I love all of y'all, and thanks for tuning in. And as always, get out there and beyond in the nature of the election season. And that guy who
Go
did
vote.
that, yeah.
Please vote, man. Please vote. I mean,
I appreciate everybody tuning in. The family, of course. I love seeing y'all and everybody that there wasn't. I seen a lot of new names today. Appreciate all of y'all, man. And yeah, get out there and be out.
get out there and be out.
Is that a heart? Yeah, a
Yes,
heart.
love.
Love.
Lefty J Field,
Love.
my foe.
All right.
And
Wait. Oh, yep.
we're clear.